What if one simple ingredient in your kitchen could influence your digestion, cravings, and blood sugar every single day? Welcome to apple cider vinegar, the acetic acid secret. Most people view apple cider vinegar, or ACV, as just another health trend or a quick fix. However, the truth behind why it works is far more interesting than just being a trendy health hack or a supposed fat-burning trick. We are going to explore its profound effects on digestion speed, managing cravings, and stabilizing your blood sugar. The real reason ACV works has very little to do with its nutritional profile. Forget about trace amounts of potassium, vitamin C, or antioxidants. The secret to ACV's power is not in vitamins or minerals. The true power comes from one active compound, acetic acid. This is the simple, natural acid that gives vinegar its distinctive sharp taste. This simple acid has a surprisingly powerful effect on what happens right after you consume a high-carbohydrate meal. Normally, high-carb foods like bread or pasta cause a rapid blood sugar rise and a subsequent crash, leading to sudden hunger, intense cravings, and fatigue. Studies suggest that taking just 1 to 2 teaspoons of ACV diluted in water before a meal may help to slow down the digestion of those carbohydrates. This action can lead to a more gradual rise in blood sugar, resulting in a smaller spike, a smoother energy curve, and significantly fewer cravings later on. While the effect on blood sugar is important, the bigger hidden benefit of ACV may be what it does to your appetite and feeling of fullness. This is why ACV is consistently used by people dealing with issues like insulin resistance, prediabetes, intense sugar cravings, and frequent hunger. When digestion speed changes, the feeling of satiety changes too. Many users notice they simply don't feel the need to keep eating after a meal. ACV can help make staying in a calorie deficit less painful, not by burning fat, but by reducing the urge for dessert or late-night snacks, making good decisions easier. Before you assume ACV is a miracle cure, we need to break a very common myth that is still circulated widely online. A major myth is that ACV alkalizes the body, or fixes body pH. This is a misunderstanding of human physiology. The truth is, your blood pH is already regulated extremely tightly by your lungs and kidneys. A teaspoon of vinegar will not change this. The realistic, scientifically grounded explanation is simple. ACV helps by changing digestion speed, increasing satiety, and improving glucose response. Understanding this real mechanism is key to using apple cider vinegar effectively as a nutritional tool. This leaves us with the final question. Can ACV actually help with meaningful weight loss? The answer may be more surprising than you expect. If you found this information helpful, like and subscribe for more deep dives into simple ingredients. We'll see you in the next video. Welcome! We're diving into the truth about apple cider vinegar and weight loss. It's less about magic fat burning and more about smart appetite control. Can apple cider vinegar actually help with weight loss? Yes, but not in the magical way social media often promises. Apple cider vinegar does not directly burn body fat, nor does it melt belly fat overnight. It's definitely not a replacement for healthy eating. The real effect may be even more powerful than people expect, because the biggest advantage is not fat burning. It's appetite control. The key is how it affects hunger and fullness signals, making it easier to manage your daily food intake. When acetic acid is consumed, it slows the speed at which food leaves the stomach, and something important happens. You stay full longer. That means the meal you just ate keeps satisfying you for more time, which creates a huge difference in daily eating behavior. Most people don't overeat due to lack of discipline. They overeat because hunger returns too fast. The stomach empties quickly, blood sugar spikes and crashes, and the brain starts asking for another reward, leading to frequent cravings and snacking. By slowing hunger return, ACV may help reduce unnecessary snacking, emotional eating, late-night cravings, and second portions. Consistency becomes much easier. Appetite control is only part of the story. The second hidden effect many people notice is digestion comfort. Some people report that diluted ACV before meals makes them feel lighter, less bloated, and generally more comfortable after eating. Slowing digestion slightly can make the stomach process meals in a steadier way, leading to a smoother, more controlled post-meal response. There's a major myth online that apple cider vinegar is a cure for acid reflux, heartburn, or GERD. The truth is more nuanced. While some people may feel relief, ACV should never be presented as a guaranteed fix for these conditions. For many, the acidity of ACV can actually make reflux symptoms worse. If it worsens burning or reflux, stop immediately. Now let's cover the safest and most effective way to actually use apple cider vinegar in your routine. The most common and safe method is simple. Mix 1 to 2 teaspoons of ACV with 1 large glass of water. You can add lemon or ginger optionally. Drink this mixture before meals, especially those higher in carbohydrates, to help improve fullness, portion control, and post-meal glucose response. But beware, using too much ACV can backfire badly, and most people on the internet never talk about this dangerous mistake. Apple cider vinegar, or ACV, is often touted for weight loss. But what is the actual science behind why some people find it helpful? Let's explore how apple cider vinegar truly impacts weight loss, focusing on its most powerful effects: appetite and digestion. First, let's address the myths. ACV does not directly burn body fat, nor will it melt belly fat overnight. It's not a magical shortcut. The biggest benefit of ACV isn't fat burning at all. It's appetite control, which has a much more powerful long-term effect. When you use ACV, the acetic acid slows down the speed at which food leaves your stomach. This critical physiological effect means you stay full longer after a meal. By keeping the meal in your stomach for more time, ACV enhances satiety, meaning the meal continues to satisfy you for a longer duration. This small physiological effect can create a huge difference in your daily eating behavior, helping you make fewer impulsive food choices. Many people struggle with weight loss because of a repeating cycle of overeating driven by rapidly returning hunger. The stomach empties quickly, causing blood sugar spikes and crashes, and the brain starts demanding another reward, leading to frequent snacking. ACV may help break this cycle by making hunger return more slowly, reducing unnecessary snacking, emotional eating, and late-night cravings. Many users report feeling more in control around food when using ACV before meals, not because of willpower, but because of changed biological appetite signals, making consistency easier. Consistency in making small, better daily choices, like better portion control and fewer impulsive snacks, is where real, sustainable fat loss actually happens. These tiny, daily shifts in eating behavior, reinforced by consistent use of ACV, can quietly lead to visible and lasting results over weeks. Appetite control is only part of the story. The second hidden effect is often improved digestion comfort. Some people find that diluted ACV before meals makes them feel lighter, less bloated, less overly full, and more comfortable, especially after protein-heavy or carb-heavy meals. Slowing digestion slightly can help the stomach process meals in a steadier, smoother way, leading to a more controlled post-meal response and less discomfort. A common myth is that ACV cures acid reflux or heartburn. The truth is more complex and highly individual. ACV should never be presented as a guaranteed cure for GERD or indigestion. While some feel relief, the acidity can actually worsen reflux symptoms for others. The smart approach is simple. Try it diluted. Use a small amount and stop immediately if you experience any worsening of burning or reflux symptoms. Now let's look at the safest and most effective way to incorporate ACV into your routine. The most common and safest method is mixing 1 to 2 teaspoons of ACV in a large glass of water, with optional lemon or ginger for taste. Drink this mixture before meals, especially those higher in carbohydrates, to maximize the benefits of fullness and post-meal glucose response. And remember, never use too much.